If you want to read something that's truly frightening, the Pediatric Association for their doctor says, you know, this is a great thing called wave scheduling. You just schedule all your people so they come at the same time at 11 o'clock. And that way, you know, you've got at least 3 or 4 people if one of them's late, and you can just, you know, pile them in there very efficiently. Of course, it's not very good for you as a patient or as a customer, but it's great for the doctor. So when I read about that, I started to realize that a lot of these systems were meant for the convenience, if you will, of the person getting the appointment, not necessarily for the person making the appointment. However, that has begun to change because appointment scheduling is now becoming part of a business process and part of something that helps customers and helps people that are working with businesses to have a better experience. So I want to digress for a moment and talk about the definition. So appointment scheduling in general is scheduling with a person. I'm going to make an appointment with Louis or a couple other people. We're going to set up a meeting in person or maybe on the phone or through conferencing. That's what traditional appointment scheduling is. The other terminology you'll often see is booking, which is both an English term, as in the UK, for appointment scheduling, but also has come to mean more scheduling for a slot, scheduling for a resource. So if you make a restaurant reservation, you don't say, I have an appointment with the waiter. Now there's going to be a waiter there, but that's not what you're doing. You're getting a table. Now there is some overlap. For example, resources can be used in appointment scheduling. For example, if I want to schedule a meeting with some folks and I need a conference room, I'll need to say, well, and I need a conference room. And so the system will go out and make sure that there's a conference room available and it will block it out. Or I could say, hey, I need a conference room which has at least, 6 chairs and a table, and maybe I need one which has a video conferencing screen. So you can see that, you can add these capabilities. But in general, we talk about scheduling as human to human. And then the other sort of variation on this is classes, where you're going to be booking to maybe take a class, or it could be just a group meeting, but there might be limitations in terms of the number of people. You might have a wait list feature. You could have e-commerce, and that's very common, especially in some of the verticals.